Section 3 of the Comprehensive Local Needs Assessment requires CTE staff to analyze program application and enrollment data for trends and to evaluate each program with respect to the critical components of a high-quality CTE program of study. The law requires CTE programs, operating agencies, CPIDs, and regions to assess whether a sufficient number of courses and programs are being offered to meet the needs of the student population, whether those programs are sufficiently broad as well as vertically aligned and linked to the next level of education, and how the quality of program delivery serves to develop student knowledge and skills and prepare them for related employment or continuing education. In Section 3, Question 1, regions, CPIDs, and operating agencies are asked to review and identify which programs have wait lists, and then, based on longitudinal data, identify which programs they plan to focus on to reduce wait lists and to identify common barriers. In addition, regions will be asked to identify potential Perkins activities to eliminate student wait lists. This information is important because it can assist the region, CPID, or operating agency in planning for future program needs to meet the demand of the labor market and student career development needs. Each operating agency is responsible for tracking their own enrollment and examining trends, such as the need for a waiting list in programs that fill quickly to capacity or programs in which enrollments have declined. If the operating agency is not currently tracking this information, they should begin compiling and retaining this information. Enrollment data is most helpful to administrators when kept and reviewed over a period of 3 to 5 years. Enrollment data can be helpful when making program decisions, evaluating budget needs, and contributing to school improvement plans. At the regional level, gathering operating agency enrollment data is helpful when planning grant activities, working with regional employer initiatives, and planning for future use of funds. In Section 3, Question 2, regions, CPIDs, and operating agencies are asked to review each program for alignment to the 4 components of a high-quality CTE program and to identify any program or component that may be missing. This information is important because it ensures that CTE programs are meeting the quality indicators of a state-approved program and provides regions with information about which programs or components may require more support and technical assistance. All state-approved CTE programs must consist of 4 components: classroom instruction, laboratory learning, work-based learning, and student leadership opportunities. CTE administrators can ensure that programs meet the requirements and are including all 4 components by reviewing the SIP self-review documents and visiting CTE programs in their district on a regular basis. Evidence of the components can be found in the areas listed on your screen. Student leadership may be evident in the program syllabus, when reviewing budget under the CTSO membership expenses, or in conversations with the program instructor. Because simply enrolling students in a CTSO membership does not meet the requirements for student leadership, the CTE administrator should see evidence of leadership activities or training as part of CTSO participation, or review documents or invoices related to student-led leadership activities. Work-based learning opportunities can be viewed in the SIP self-review in section C05 and can be found in the individual student data submitted for CETUS reporting. Each program may be focused on different areas of program improvement. These may be evident in the review of program advisory minutes. If an operating agency reports that a program has not met one of the 4 components, the CPID administrator should reach out to that program instructor for further conversation. Oftentimes, the teacher may not have understood the requirement or may have a misunderstanding about the component. It is also possible that the program evidence was omitted or incorrectly submitted in the SIP self-review. Programs that truly do not incorporate one or more of the required elements of a high-quality CTE program should work with their CTE and CPID administrator on a plan of improvement to bring the program into compliance. CPID and regional administrators should look across programs to determine any trends in component gaps across like SIPs or across particular districts to determine barriers, supports needed, and next steps. These supports and next steps may become regional Perkins activities. If you have questions regarding this section of the Comprehensive Local Needs Assessment, please contact Selena Mills at the email or phone number listed on your screen.